All right, last video for today. I think I'm in one of those talkative moods. What's driving us away from the Lord? And like I was saying on the other video, we have a lot of things that's driving us away from the Lord because we have all of this distraction that's going on in our world with the devices, the new technology, with the activities. Like if you have kids, you always taking them or putting them in different activities. With our jobs, we might be working one, two, maybe three jobs. So we're constantly chasing things of this world, and it's like we're on a race, but we never finish in a race when it comes to the earthly things. And that's because that's the way it was set up. We're because the enemy knows that we're supposed to be doing something else. But in order for him to pull us away from the Lord, and all of these distractions are pulling us far away from him. And that's what the enemy wants, us to be pulled far away so we can be like away from home, so to speak. So we don't know our surroundings, or our environment or whatever. Surroundings and environment is the same. So we out of our elements, out of our comfort zone. And so we don't know what's going on. So he brings all of these distractions. So back to what I was saying about, like, it was already set up like that because the economy, you know they they put it at a certain level so that we would never achieve the level in which we need to be all right in life, to maintain in life without struggling. So they put it at a level where we're going to always have to struggle or strive to go higher and higher and higher. And in order to do that, we have to have to do A, B, and C, maybe D. Instead of just like getting a job and having a decent job that pays well, and you be able to pay your bills and all your other necessities. You'll be able to have enough for that. No, it's not like that. So the more distraction we have, the less our focus is on serving the Lord's purpose. So that's exactly why a lot of things in the world are designed the way that it is, to distract us from our true purposes. In which it has done that. It has. And the closer that we get to Jesus coming back, the more the distractions are coming about. And so now we have like so much has been taking place in the last few years. I think everything since like COVID. It was like after 2020 turned around, so much stuff has happened. Probably way before then, things started jumping off. We started to see a lot more evil, but we have been seeing that from some time ago. But it's like so many are jumping off. And so now this year, though, this year has been like really crazy, and or really different, I would say. And now with the elections coming around, we have so many different signs in the sky. But with all of these, and then like with the solar system, like if we are supposed to be seeing signs from Jesus in the clouds or the sky or the stars or whatever, what do you think all of those satellites are up there doing? They're distracting us from what we really are supposed to be looking at. So like I said, it's a lot of distractions. So yeah, like with the elections, of course, this is the second time they have a man and a woman running against one another. So we are getting frenzy, and a lot of people want to choose one party because they don't want this party in there. But how the other party that you don't want in there? Okay, I'm just gonna say what it is. Okay, say for instance, a lot of people want to choose Harris because of her color, and because she's a female. Okay, but what if they want to choose her because they don't want to choose Trump? But what if Trump was the right man to be in office, but we choosing her because we don't want him in there, or vice versa? What if some people choose Trump because they don't want I don't even know what her race is, so I'm not gonna even go there. But what if they don't want her in there and they choose Trump? So it's like people are not even voting for the right reasons. at least to my knowledge. Because like before, we used to know about all our politicians. They used to go around, or we used to hear about what they have done. Now, but for a long period of time, these politicians all of a sudden around, and I guess is part our fault because we don't check in to see these people who are running for office. But then again, we don't know about these people until it's some kind of voting type thing. We don't know about this judge until it's that time to vote for a new judge. We don't know about the mayor. We don't know about the people on city council. We don't know about the people in the state, the House of Representatives. And we don't know about what these people are doing until the last second. So how are we supposed to come and vote for somebody that we don't even know anything about? And then you see all these commercials, and what type of commercials we hear. We hear this party is saying, oh yeah, this other person, they lied, they did this and all that. So it's a back and forth thing, like we in high school or something. Yeah, you did this, or you're ugly, and I'm just saying, name calling basically. So these are people that's supposed to be running the country. Well, I ain't gonna say running the country, but these people are placed in office for a reason. But they're not showing me that I want to vote for you, because I want somebody who not going to be doing name calling. That sounds like high school type stuff, elementary stuff. I want to see somebody who's actually going to do the job well. That's who I want to vote for. Somebody who I know that stands for what they say. But I want to see them before they get up there and ask for us to vote for them. I want to see what they did before. I know both of them already been in office, but I can't really say what they done because there's so many other people behind them. Like I was saying before, the House of Representatives, the Congress, the Senate, you just got so many other people that's in line with that. And they parties are greater than just the president and the vice president, because, you got all the and then you got the judge thing, the Supreme Court. So you got all of that, and I forgot when my train of thought kind of left. But to me, they the ones that hold the higher power because there's so many of them. But the vice president and the president, they have to be the one to be the voice. They have some kind of power, but not as much as what you think. But anyway. But we don't know about none of these people. So how am I supposed to know how to vote for you all unless I see a trail of what you have done? I know what I was saying before. I was saying like, yeah, Harris and Trump have been in office before to some degree. But that still don't mean that we know them, because they're not the ones who are pulling the strings. So, and I know we need the government. We need someone to control the masses of people, but we need them to be godly, because I know if I'm tired, I know you're tired of the way things are going in our world, and not only that, not just in our country but in our world, and they all are going to get together, and then what are we going to do then? So it's like, if we over here in the United States and we have to deal with our presidents and whoever else is controlling things, but when they all the countries join up together, that one world system, now we got other people dictating what we're supposed to do and this and that. So it's like now they are joining a group and having control over everybody, and I really don't like the sound of that, because if you look at the other countries and see how they are ran, and then for everybody to join together and come together on some kind of way of I don't want to say control them because I'm trying to be nice, but if for all of them to get together and come together on one accord, I would say on one accord of things, I really don't like the sound of that. To me, that sounds like a communist type situation, dictatorship, So it is pretty scary. It really is. But I'm gonna leave it all in the Lord's hand, and as long as I know I'm close to the Lord, I know that He's gonna provide a way, and He's gonna let us get through it. So that's why it's really important to get close to the Lord, because what's coming ahead is uh, is I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna put it like that. I mean, I do, but then again, I don't, because it could just be speculation, or it could just be hearsay or heresy or whatever, however they say that. But as long as I stay close to the Lord, I don't have to worry about all of that. They're going to do what they're going to do anyway, because it's all written to be that way. And that's another thing, too. A lot of this that's going on is all written. It really is. Even with the Palestine and the Israeli war. Even with the other country, I don't know if it's Russia and Iran or whoever else is out there fighting. It's all written. Wars and rumors of wars, and things like that. But it's all written, so it's going to take place. So don't be afraid of it, but get close to the Lord so you can be protected through it. You want to be protected through the storm. But just be careful too. Be careful of everyone. Don't be so trusting towards one another. I'm not telling you not to trust people, but just know the people by their fruits. Sometimes words can come out their mouth, and you think that they okay. You might hear pleasant words coming out their mouth, but they might not be who you think that they are. So you just have to be careful. Be more discerning, I would say. More discerning of the people that you choose to be around, the people you choose to listen to, the people you choose to follow. Just be more discerning.